What's up, y'all? It's under construction. Where we're just winging it today.
Yeah.
It's NFL draft night. The losers are scheduled to pick next, and so we'll see whose career they ruin next. You see what hat I got on? The first number one pick in school history should have been the second to a guy that's going to go unnamed right now.
Well, hopefully, your boy doesn't go to Jacksonville where his career could really die. Maybe him and my boy Urban Meyer can change things around in Jacksonville, man. But we'll see.
We shall see, man. Let's see who the Falcons draft here.
If I had to make a prediction, man, I'm thinking the Falcons are going to go Kyle Pitts here.
Yeah. It's going to be a difficult thing for us.
Especially with the Julio Jones trade rumors.
Right.
Man, that would be so nice if Kyle Pitts was there at 8.
It's not going to happen.
Oh, no. Yeah. I know. Rumors are saying that Mac Jones is not an option if he were to fall that far from us. That's what Twitter.
So what you're saying is that the Panthers value their stadium? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah. They watched the last episode of Under Construction and was like, "You want none of that."
Okay.
I actually kind of like the touch of the fan sitting in the couch. Oh, he looked like me trying to struggle to get out the couch. Frederick, this is my draft snack. I'm fat. I don't know.
All these QBs getting drafted in the first round. Like all of them but one are probably going to be trash, right? Because that's how
that's how it works. That's how it works.
And it might not be the ones that we think it is.
Right. I'm ahead of you guys. Do you want me to tell you who the Falcons picked?
No, they picked Kyle Pitts. The
Atlanta Falcons select Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Hey, man. You can't hate on the pick, man. Congratulations. We got another tight end we got to deal with. For the
I was going to say, now we gotta get a linebacker, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Only if you trade down. I
can see that.
I just keep thinking of the way Tony Gonzalez tortured us for years.
Man. Who's he gonna have thrown to him? I mean,
right, true.
Matt Ryan might not. Yeah,
the time is ticking.
No, the race for Aaron Rodgers is on. If I'm as soon as that news broke today,
I'd be on the phone.
I'm still on the phone right now.
Look, man,
what do you want? You want this pick? You want the next round pick? You want the round after that?
you want the whole draft?
Yes. You want 7 picks for Aaron Rodgers? Yeah, let's go.
I heard the asking price is 3 first-round picks for Aaron Rodgers. At 38, I don't know. I don't know for 3, maybe 1 or 2.
38.
But, I mean, he's coming off an MVP award.
That's true.
He hadn't taken a ton of punishment. He's taking more than Brady has. He's not banged up like Drew Brees was.
And ask yourself this question: what would make you think he doesn't have a good 4 or 5 years left?
Yeah.
Seriously.
I mean, look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady goes to Tampa Bay. They win a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers comes to Carolina.
Man,
that's. You're a good team overnight.
Imagine him throwing to DJ Moore,
Robbie Anderson. Yeah, that's it.
McCaffrey coming out the backfield.
Come on, man.
It'll be nice.
Don't get me excited. Don't, because I know it's not going to happen. So I don't want to get
your hopes up and
thinking about it.
Knowing we got to ride out with Sam Darnold, man. So it's
Sam Darnold. I'll be like, look, bro, you can learn behind Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
We'll pay you, Lou.
Yeah, a lot of people are high on Sewell from Oregon. I think if he's there, the Panthers,
they got to take him.
Yeah, I think you really have to take him if he's there. I don't think he'll be there.
So the Bengals are picking right now, man.
And I see them I see them taking Sewell. Yeah,
Yeah, and I said they'd be crazy not to with Joe Burrow being the quarterback.
exactly.
But the curveball to this, man, don't be surprised if they go with Jamar Chase here, man. I think one of the two.
Man, look, Chase is a monster.
But the Bengals did that a few years ago when they went Dalton and
Green and Dalton.
yeah.
Yeah.
And, okay, so we got a QB and then now we got a wide receiver. I think they might go offensive lineman this time.
Yeah, we'll see.
Look, especially with Burrow coming off that knee injury, you got to protect him.
That's what my thinking was, man. Like, your franchise QB was already took a big hit, for lack of a better term, man. So I think it's that much more important you protect him.
Hey, real quick, in former Hornets related news, y'all see Jeremy Lin got a shoe?
What?
He got a shoe coming out of China. The X-Tep J Lin.
I mean, look, he is a cult figure. He is a god there.
Yeah.
And I expect, look.
It's not a bad looking shoe. One of them is teal and purple.
Klay Thompson got a shoe deal in China too, doesn't he?
He did, yeah. Ain't nobody caught them joints.
Hey, man, get your money.
Yeah, get your money.
Get your money.
Although Klay, man, he could have got a. I might have taken a lesser Nike deal. I don't know how much that deal was worth in China. I heard it was like $35 million.
Oh man, listen, we could look. I'll take a $35 million China deal. I don't care if the shoe was in Afghanistan, dog. $35 million.
He don't even wear it. He don't even wear it.
Afghan ones are the bomb.
She's called COVID-19. The people from China, you might have to be careful.
Yeah,
I'm not going in with that joke.
I mean, where do you even buy those?
Online?
I guess.
Or New York on that street.
Right.
Okay, who sold more shoes? Klay Thompson or Big Baller Brand?
Klay Thompson. Does anybody know one person with the Big Baller Brand shoe? Anybody?
Look, people still waiting for their Big Baller Brand shoes from 3 years ago. They've never gotten them.
Well, that's bad business, boy. Come on, boy.
Hey, I respect what LeVar Ball was trying to do, but when your own kids are like, "Man, this shoe trash as hell. I'm not wearing this."
It's a bad omen.
That's not good. You should probably rethink that business plan.
All right, for anybody who is joining us, we are obviously off the cuff. This is just a spur of the moment type of thing we're doing tonight, man.
I'm trying to watch my mouth.
20 minutes between picks, man. So if y'all have anything in the chat that you want to talk about, let us know. We're just chilling and watching the draft together, basically, man.
Big Baller Brand got a new site. Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
BBB, the Better Business Bureau.
Since we got the baby ball here, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check it out.
All right, I want to kind of tackle some things the people in the chat room are saying, man. My man Will says, "Damn that, Will not giving up 3 first-round picks for Aaron Rodgers." I think we all agree with that, kinda.
Yeah. No. Two. I'll do 2. Two spread out.
Think about the New England Patriots. What if they do it? If they give up 3 first-round picks for Aaron Rodgers, that's going to be seen as the greatest move in NFL history, and they'll be super competitive. They're going to be competitive with Cam. Imagine them with Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going to tell you the difference. Go ahead, Rodney.
Bill Belichick has the track record. I don't know about Rule and our regime to be able to do something like that.
No,
Rodney, you took the words out of my mouth.
No,
I was like,
I agree. And when I saw the news that Aaron Rodgers wanted to trade, the Patriots were actually the first team I thought of. Like, Aaron Rodgers to the Patriots, man, that's a contender.
He had a list. Like I was listening. I was on Clubhouse and they were talking about. He had a list. It had Denver, San Francisco, and the Raiders, which all kind of makes sense.
I was just about to say, man, don't be surprised if the Broncos end up with him, man, because
You West Coast kid.
the brass at Denver, they're desperately looking for their franchise quarterback as well, man.
Oh, they got Teddy Bridgewater. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
They got Teddy B. They good.
It slipped my mind, man. How could I forget that?
How do I feel about the Hornets games this week? Real quick, the Hornets never give up, and I was just glad to see that. Clearly, in the Boston game, they were gassed.
Yeah,
y'all got us quit complaining about these 8-man rotations because you know why? Because when Borrego sits a player because he's getting tired and we need him for the fourth quarter, fans go, I hate when JB takes a player out of the game to rest. But then when he runs an 8-man rotation, it's like, you can't run 8-man all game. You got to rest players, which is, you got to pick one. Ain't nobody.
All right,
can't have it both ways, man. Kaza, we're going to wait on you, man, but the pick is in, bro.
Jamar Chase.
Yes, sir.
Look, man, look. They got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
So that bodes well for us. Sewell might be on the board.
Yeah.
So let me ask both of y'all, man. With that being said, man, is it Sewell or bust, or what you thinking now, man?
Yeah. I don't like drafting for need. If need and blessed player available magically line up,
he's the best player.
And I think he will be the best player available. But the thing is that offensive linemen, particularly tackles, man, that's a big. It's kind of a risky pick.
Yeah.
I mean, think about all the first round offensive linemen that have been drafted. I mean, that's
especially by us.
Yes. I mean, what was the last really good first rounder we drafted?
Jordan Gross.
Jordan Gross was 99.
Well, Jeff Otah would have been good if he hadn't had the injury.
No. Jeff Otah would have been good if I didn't see him in the damn club every weekend.
And the Botangle drive-through, that was his problem. He would have been he was actually a really good pick. I was excited when they picked Jeff Otah.
Same. And Jeff Otah was good and productive when he actually played. He really was.
Yeah.
The talent was there. But him and Sean May couldn't stay out of the epicenter every weekend, man. So,
man, look, you and Danny hate Sean May, boy.
Listen, man.
I'm gonna just leave it like that.
I should not see a professional player out more than me. That's all I'm saying, man.
Well, you would hate James Harden and John Wall.
Yeah, but they produce.
Oh man, who do you think Miami takes at this point? I just don't. Miami is young and loaded. I don't know who they take.
Miami's kind of like us in this sense, man. There's so many ways they can go. You know what I mean? I think this is the most unpredictable pick in the top 10. I mean, they could go Parsons, they could go Surtain. There's a lot of ways they could go, man.
Their actual pick is in. Look, Miami ain't wasting no time right now.
Nah.
Jamal, look at his comment.
Stop it. Stop.
I seen Sean May in South Park with his beautiful lady one time, and he was cool.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Man, look, if Cincinnati gets their offensive line straight, man,
they could be scary, bro.
Man, two legit receivers, and I think Burrow is going to be good once it gets settled. Man, it's going to be a scary thing in the AFC. Was AFC North? Yeah. I love Chase. I'm a Clemson guy, but he ate us the fuck up.
He sure did.
He ate the whole game against the first round corner.
Yeah. Man, dude, it might be a stretch, man, but other than Trevor Lawrence, man, I thought Chase was the best, was the most talented guy in his draft, man.
Man, look, I heard somebody say Trevor Lawrence is gonna be a bust.
Stop it. Stop.
Look, man, I heard somebody say that,
like,
and I had to leave. I was I'm out. I don't even want to argue. I'm out.
Yeah, don't engage. It's some things you don't engage with, man.
Chris says it looks like we'll be drafting Justin Fields. How would you feel about that? I don't know, man.
Is it possible to be angry and happy at the same time? That's exactly how I would feel.
Because I mean, it to me, it'll kind of like defeat the purpose.
My point exactly.
We gave up like picks for Sam Darnold. Like I don't know.
It's like we're going in circles. It's like the Panthers is just going on. They're like we're on a treadmill right now. Hey, Kaza, you're muted, bro. Yeah.
We didn't really give up a whole lot for Sam Darnold.
We didn't give up a lot, but we gave up something.
But I don't think we gave up enough for
lateral.
But here's the thing. Let's say you draft Justin Fields and Sam Darnold wins out of the QB competition and he's pretty good. Then what? You've wasted a number 8 pick on a quarterback you're not even going to use. That's too risky, in my opinion, unless you really think Justin Fields is the guy. I don't know. I don't think he make that move. That reminds me of the Washington Redskins situation with Alex Smith and what's his face? The guy that they ended up waiving.
Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that some Panthers fans wanted here, Haskins, that guy.
By the way, did y'all read in former Panthers coach news? Did you guys read what Alex Smith said about Ron Rivera?
No, what did he say?
He didn't have anything good to say about him. Essentially,
Really?
he talked a lot of shit about how they treated him coming back from the injury, and and it's weird because Ron Rivera is a classy guy. He gave a very
you guys already know I'm not a Ron Rivera fan. I'm gonna butt out this one. He is the heart of Charlotte, and I don't want to be stoned on the Stonewall Street, so I'm gonna just shut up.
Oh, Jalen Waddle. Okay. All right, so Sewell's still in there. I'm just saying that it was just that's the first time I'd ever heard anybody say anything bad about Ron Rivera in the NFL. No,
same.
Yeah, no former player has ever, even the ones that didn't work out,
right,
have never said. But he came out and was essentially like.
Now I will say this, man. I do find it a little strange that when Cam Newton had his little sit down with Chad Ochocinco,
and Brandon Marshall,
right.
Oh, yeah.
I find it a little odd that Cam Newton didn't really mention Ron Rivera at all, man.
Didn't mention him at all. Yep. In fact, he painted the Panthers with a very broad brush during that interview. I mean, he was like
Cam was smarter than people give him credit for. He didn't want to rock that boat too much.
Right.
I don't think he really had any really overly positive things to say, and he knows whatever he says is going to make the news.
To be fair, I think whatever ill will he did have toward the Panthers was more so the David Tepper regime than it was the Richardson regime.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. Because even if you recall, even after all of the stuff came out about Jerry Richardson, Cam had a lot of nice things to say about Jerry Richardson.
Right.
A lot of the players did, and not surprising. So
I was want to say something, but I want to have a job in the future, so I'm just shut up. I have to be more muted, and you guys know why. I have to be way more muted. And
one of us needs that seat at the table with Tepper, man. You know what I'm saying?
I have to be way more muted. I have nothing to say. I actually like this pick from Miami. I think Miami's in the playoffs next year.
Yeah, same.
The Lions pick is in. Okay, so this is going to be interesting.
It is, because the Lions can take Sewell here, honestly. I hope
they take Sewell. I think Carolina will trade the pick.
Ooh.
Because they don't need Justin Fields. There are a lot of teams that would love to draft Justin Fields. I think the Panthers could.
Now, wouldn't it be funny if the Lions took Justin Fields? and they just traded for.
Nah, well,
hey, I've seen stranger things in the NFL. I think it'd be weird if the Panthers took Justin Fields after we just got Sam Darnold.
Right.
Because, the Panthers had to entertain the possibility that Justin Fields would be available at number 8, but even before they traded for Sam Darnold. So,
everyone say hello to Apollo.
oh, he finally gets some screen time.
Yeah, he finally gets some screen time tonight, man.
Okay, all right, JB. Finally.
I ain't put him in the room tonight. But Rodney, if you're the GM of the Lions, man, and you traded for Jared Goff, do you really believe in Jared Goff to be your long-term solution? If you think Fields is the best talent available on the board, what do you do?
Goff is still young, man, and you're paying him $30 million, $35 million.
That's true.
You traded for him. You have to actually. I give him a year.
Does anyone think that Justin Fields is a diamond in the rough? He'd be the fourth quarterback drafted. When was the last time you saw the fourth quarterback drafted end up being anything but average NFL quarterback?
Lamar Jackson was the fourth one drafted.
Yeah, you got your Russell Wilsons and your Tom Brady's and your Aaron Rodgers and your Brett Favre's. I understand that, but does anyone think that Justin Fields is going to be one of those stories?
Look, man, I hope so. I really do, because I'm not going to. Let me quit.
No, I know what you're going to say, but
yeah, you know what I'm trying to say,
right? Yeah, no, I hope he ends up being super successful, no matter where he's picked. If he comes here, man, but he'll get the Cam treatment if he comes here. So,
hey, real quick, guys, for the people who didn't see the Sunday show, I'm gonna ask this question once again, man. We riot if the Panthers pick who?
Mac Jones.
A wide receiver.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah. They picked Mac, but the rumor mill, a source said that Mac Jones is not on the table.
On the draft.
He's not even on the draft board.
Good.
Not at number 8. So.
Right. Man, this Lions pick is so important to us, man. Honestly, that's why I'm kind of glued to the TV right now.
It's like when the Hornets was picking 3, and Golden State was number 2. You were like, oh shit.
Right. Like, I'm more nervous about the Lions pick than I'm like, okay, where are they going? What we got in the chat room, fellas?
Someone says Justin Fields of Charlotte. I've been off Twitter, so I don't know.
I don't see that. I don't see that
on the head.
Sherrod, thank you, brother.
You know what actually scares me about Sam Darnold? Mel Kiper has been talking about Sam Darnold all night.
Look, man.
Right?
He loves Sam Darnold, and I wouldn't trust Mel Kiper. I wouldn't trust him to wipe my dog's ass. I wouldn't trust that cat. Didn't he say he would retire if Jimmy Clausen wasn't a Pro Bowler?
Man, listen, dude. I was about to hold on. I'm gonna get back to that.
Right. All right.
Make the pick, Detroit.
It's in. It's coming in now.
Oh, hell no.
Damn it.
God damn it.
Did they got him?
Yep.
Yep.
Damn it. Oh, man. There's this man.
Well, trade time. Trade time.
Yeah, I say trade time. I'm with you.
I got the sting look on my face like, nigga.
Yeah. I just don't see Justin Fields after you made
I don't see Fields at all.
I don't see Fields because you just made a move for Sam Darnold. Aaron Rodgers is floating around out there. We still don't know what's going to happen with Deshaun Watson. I don't see them drafting a quarterback. If they do, then they must think that Justin Fields is going to be that guy.
Jeez Louise.
My audio went out, man. I had to come back in real quick.
Jamal got that project internet.
Man, but damn it, man.
Oh, you guys a little bit ahead of me. I got this ghetto YouTube TV.
You know what's crazy about this pick? And not to say that mock drafts are gospel all the time, because we know they're not. But there was not one mock draft I saw Sewell going to the Lions, man. Not one.
Not a single one. Pretty much all of them had him going to the Bengals.
Yeah. Hey, but Kaz, back to your point about Mel Kiper. I was just gonna say, man, there's like decades of film about him being wrong about draft picks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look, man, I saw a funny tweet. Somebody says Mel Kiper to be one of the top scouts and not played football in the NFL is just wild to me.
Right, straight up.
He's wrong every year.
I got 2 minutes for the Panthers pick, man. So
Patrick
Patrick
Surtain, the second, is still on the board.
Yeah. J.C. Horn is still on the board.
I could see either of those picks, and I'd be happy with either of those picks.
Trade it down.
Rashawn
Slater. Yeah.
But I think they could trade down and still pick up Slater.
Yeah. Micah Parsons still on the board.
Micah Parsons is a pick that I really like.
Beautiful skyline.
I think I need alcohol.
Drafts have us trading down and picking up Devonta Smith.
Wow. What?
Yeah, NFL.com actually has us doing that in their mock.
See, look, the NFL, I realize, like, when they don't watch your team, they always make these like weird trades and drafting people that don't fit into what you. I don't know. I guess Smith would be the best option at that point, but I don't think we need a wide receiver.
No, yeah, I don't think so either, because he would just play the slot. You already got DJ Moore and then Robbie Anderson.
And then I honestly think you can draft a wide receiver in the third round and probably get somebody who can just kind of slide right in there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, pick is in. Get off the commercial. God damn. Yeah, I'd be happy with either the two cornerback picks, Surtain. Well, I'd be happy with those.
I want J.C. Horn
because, but like we said before, we had Hurney, who had a great first round track record. I mean, regardless of what people think about him, whoever he picked in the first round was gonna be really good. And Gellerman didn't do too bad.
Right.
No, but this is something.
He was more hit than miss.
Right. So, but this is our first top 10 pick with the new GM. And we don't even know is this a rule pick? Is this a Fitterer pick? Is this a Tepper pick?
That's the problem. That is the problem.
I'm scared.
That worries me.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Rich Cho era.
Yes. Oh God. Yes.
It's like who? I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to depress everybody. My bad.
Yeah, I'm just leave studio. Yeah, we hire Monty Hurney just for this one. All right, Danny. Look, you're a friend of the show. You are a part of the show. You're extended family. Don't start that mess.
Hey, Danny, how are your New York Knicks doing?
Yeah, we got one more person saying Surtain. I think Surtain is probably the highest rated corner in the draft.
My question is, are we picking for somebody else right now? I mean, that's also a possibility.
Hey, Danny, it'd be so dope when Jacob deGrom goes to the New York Yankees.
I hope so. No, I don't. Actually, no, I don't.
Who is our pick? Cleveland looks so poor.
Blah.
Yeah,
Hey, Bone Thugs in Harmony Land right there, man. He's gonna get down. Yeah.
East 99.
Before Bone came out, I never would have thought you'd get shot in Cleveland. All right, here we go.
There we go. Wow.
J.C. Horn.
Yep,
J.C. Horn.
that's a good pick. I think it's a good pick.
Yeah.
Rodney loves it.
Look, he went to South Carolina, but he got an NFL pedigree. His daddy's Joe Horn.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's going to. I think he might have those NFL intangibles that you don't get from a lot of players because his father knows the game, and his father wasn't like a bad player either. Joe Horn,
his dad was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Knows the area. Of course, went to South Carolina. Joe Horn played for the Saints. I think it's a good pick.
So now we're looking at a secondary with Dante Jackson, AJ Boye, and now J.C. Horn.
Hey, man, if Dante Jackson can stay healthy this season, that might – so then you have a strong back end, and I think the Panthers are going to be strong up front.
Right.
That might help the linebacker core out because I still think that'll be a weakness unless Shaq Thompson has a big jump this season. But, hey, I thought the same thing. I was like, man, if J.C. Horn scores a pick six, he got to have a cell phone hidden in the jar.
He got to bring it back, man.
Yep.
I was telling people he's better than Sertan.
Yeah.
Really? Think so?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the Cowboys really wanted J.C. Horn, so congratulations to the Carolina Panthers for sticking it to the Cowboys.
That's always a great time.
Yeah.
Never mad at that.
Shaq Thompson is checking Kyle Pitts.
Oh, God. Stop, man. So what you're saying is Jeremy Chin is going to play more linebacker this year? Is that
Yeah, of course.
I could see the Panthers doing that, although, man, I really like Chin to stay in that hybrid safety weak side linebacker role.
Same.
Especially if you're going to put Horn back there with Jackson. And then you got Jeremy Chin, who could either come up play the box as a weak side linebacker without having to essentially be a blitzing safety.
See what we got going on in chat.
Danny, look. Matt Ryan will throw 3 picks before Pitts gets a touchdown. and then on top of that, Julio Jones will be injured by week 3.
Julio Jones might be playing for us next year, shoot.
Turf toe, ankle, something.
Wouldn't it be something if Sam Darnold just starts, him and Julio Jones just.
Hey, listen, they're one of our loyal under construction followers, Perlard. If Julio Jones ever came to Charlotte, Perlard, you could never watch us again, bro.
Man, look, I will buy a Julio jersey.
Stranger things that happen. I mean, look, Richard Sherman went to San Francisco.
Right.
And the Seahawks fans went crazy. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't think it'll happen because just the Panthers would have to give up a piece at wide receiver, I think, to make that fit. I don't think that happens.
Man, I just, man.
Hey, Rodney, real quick, wanted to share something with you, man.
What's up?
Kyle Bailey says Cincinnati blew a layup. Now, I'm assuming he's meaning that they should have went Penei Sewell.
Yeah, look, he is absolutely correct. Who is going to protect Joe Burrow? Perfect question. Who's going to protect Joe Burrow?
Well, here's the thing. If you're a quarterback, you want weapons. And I think some quarterbacks don't see offensive linemen as weapons. It's help. But, I mean, it depends. Would you rather throw to a dynamic wide receiver or throw to someone slightly lesser but be better protected? That's the catch-22. And I think that's Cincinnati said we'd rather pair Joe Burrow with, a burner. So,
look, the consensus on Twitter is like people are like pissed. He was like, "We're really gonna roll with Sam Darnold." Like, we were gonna roll with Sam Darnold, and people are like,
why are people surprised?
People are like, "We should have traded down. We should." I mean,
trade. I mean, I wouldn't have been mad at trading the pick down. But who are they gonna pick? When people say that, they should have traded down. Okay, for who?
Right.
I mean, J.C. Horn. So, like Brandon says in the chat, his stats against the best wide receivers he's faced are no joke. You know, we know he played in one of the toughest conferences in football, in college football. I mean, I think he's a super solid pick. I know DBs are not the sexy pick, but they can really change. I mean, look at Josh Norman.
Right.
When he made that leap that season, that was one of the reasons the Panthers were so good that season was because you couldn't throw to his side of the field. If we can even get, if we can even get a little bit of Josh Norman out of J.C. Horn, I mean.
And I'll say this much too, man. Like in the past, you know, with the DBs that we had in the past, man, we were more cover 2, cover 3 type of team.
Right.
I think we're transitioning more to man-to-man guys, and I think J.C. Horn is a real
what everyone say every game, man. Why are the Panthers playing this soft zone coverage? Man, every play. Well, those days could be over. So
yeah, Dante Jackson just tweeted he loves it, man. So I think
look, Jeremy Twin tweeted the fire emojis. He loves it too.
Yeah, good sign.
Yeah, I don't think anybody on the Panthers team or organization is lukewarm with that pick. It almost seems like this went according to their draft board.
Right.
There, we're going Horn. So,
guys, am I going to get my black card revoked for saying this? I don't think Fields is going to be like that great.
Like I was saying earlier, do you really? I mean, can you put him in the pantheon of third, fourth picked QBs that have panned out? That's very
not
very few historically. I mean, in the ones that did pan out were not just solid quarterbacks; they were really, really good.
Really, really good. Right.
So,
right. And plus, man, look. We always say we don't have crystal balls. We say that all the time, man. But I think it's very telling that Trey Lance went that high.
Yeah.
Over Justin Fields, man. Now, I could look like an idiot in years to come because the same thing happened to Deshaun Watson a few years ago. I don't see that happening with Justin Fields and Trey Lance, man.
Well, sometimes it just depends on, where a player, ends up. They might end up in a situation, that is good for them. I think that's what happened with Patrick Mahomes was that, I think he was always going to
Kansas City is perfect.
Right. He was always going to be a solid NFL quarterback, but to go to Andy Reid and the Chiefs where they had all these weapons.
And Pat Surtain goes.
He goes to Denver.
Wow.
Yep.
So we know Dallas is not going to pick Justin Fields.
But look, Dallas is like Dallas needs a QB.
So here's the thing. I guess from what Twitter's saying, Dallas on the draft board had Horn and Surtain. Now both those guys are gone off the draft board.
Yep.
So we know they're not going to pick Fields.
They might make a trade. I wouldn't be shocked if we see a trade.
I don't think. Yeah, the Giants aren't going to pick Fields. They could. I don't know if they still all in.
Look. We know how Dave Gettleman's pride is. He's not giving up that quick.
You stole the words out of my mouth. He doesn't want to admit that mistake just yet, man.
What about Philly though? If Fields is still there at number 12, I think Philly that might be a steal for them. They're
Look.
they're not all in on Hurts.
Honestly, man, I think the city of Philadelphia would lose their mind if they drafted Justin Fields.
Look, Philly has so many holes, but
but I mean, quarterback is the hole for them right now, unless you really believe in Jalen Hurts. And right now, only black people believe in Jalen Hurts.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna say it because I'm not like Rodney. I'm not, I'm just gonna say it. Only black people want Jalen Hurts to be quarterback in Philly. So
that city is divided just like some city we grew up in.
Yeah, exactly. So,
man, I don't think Fields drops past New England. New England will pick him.
Oh yeah, if he's still there when the Patriots pick, they're gonna pick him. So they will. I don't think he would beat out Cam Newton for a starting job though. But
not yet.
Cam is on a super short leash this year.
I agree.
Full preseason, fully healthy, knows the playbook now. There's no excuses. There's literally no excuses for Cam Newton.
And he's on a 1-year deal for a reason.
On 1 year, exactly. So and we know that New England doesn't like to draft guys and then just throw them out there. They have guys sitting back waiting for their chance. I could see Justin Fields waiting behind Cam Newton. But having said that, I don't know, man. I do think Philly. Speaking of Philly, y'all know EDP 445. The YouTuber EDP 445.
Yeah.
Y'all hear about him?
Yeah.
Let's kind of.
I hated him, and I was so happy to hear that.
I don't want to get flagged.
Yeah, I was so happy to hear that news. People in the chat, just look at EDP 445. He is this Eagles fan that got YouTube famous for ranting every time the Eagles lost or something. He's ridiculous.
Yeah, what he did was ridiculous.
And now he's YouTube broke. I love it.
No more monetization.
Yeah, gotta find a real job now, bro.
Good luck with that.
Yeah,
good luck with that,
yeah.
Hopefully the Eagles will hire you to clean up the locker rooms or something.
Yeah,
Look, Adam Schefter said Dallas is likely to trade out the number 10 pick.
Yeah, their guys aren't there. Yeah,
both of their guys. Jerry Jones is ticked off.
Yes, he is.
Dadgummit.
See, tanking does work in the NFL, guys.
Here we go. Trade alert.
Oh, yep. Cowboys trade the pick. They probably trade him to the
Eagles.
They're gonna pick Justin Fields.
Look at this. 8th Alabama DB selected in the first round.
Wow.
Since Saban was there. Look, man. Look, I hate Philly with not Philly, but I hate
Alabama.
Alabama with all my heart and soul, but
you gotta give him credit, man.
Puts them kids in the NFL.
Saban is that dude. It's undeniable, bro.
All right, Philly or Justin Fields to Philly.
And Philadelphia is about to melt down.
I'm gonna take a shot in my football shot glass. Let me get this ready.
Look, Jamal. Next week is gonna be quite interesting.
All right, some Jim Beam apple.
Hey, Kaza, what you drinking on, man?
This is Jim Beam apple.
Jim Beam apple. I got bullet bourbon over here.
I'm drinking on this Dr. Sebi water. Alkaline.
Oh, no, says Devontae Smith, so that means Justin Fields.
Wow.
Has he gotten one of his stupid mock picks correct this draft? No.
So the Cowboys are getting number 84 and number 12.
All right. Look, how many of Mel Kiper's picks has he got? Oh, I'm not paying money to see
Right.
Mel Kiper's picks. No.
By the way, FYI, Lewis Riddick still doesn't have a GM job. Rodney. I know that was the guy. This is one of these picks that makes the whole entire first round interesting. You know what I mean? Like that Detroit pick. This is kind of the same thing, man.
Look,
So
I got a prediction.
Got Trevor Lawrence correct. That's obvious. So he got Zach Wilson correct, got Kyle Pitts correct, and got Jamar Chase correct.
Look, man, at number 11, we already know who Gettleman is going to choose. A hog molly.
You already know.
Offensive lineman, you already know what's
the
coming.
biggest dude on the left is
Rashawn Slater. Welcome to the Giants.
The hog father. That's what they call him.
Yeah. That's WF&Z's nickname for him.
$4.39. Jesus.
Micah Parsons was a guy that I thought the Panthers should have loved. I would have been happy with it.
I don't even know.
Rodney, he's fast, bro. That dude is like 4.3 speed.
Well, he looks
Yeah,
fast.
okay, so imagine you have him on the strong side and then Shaq Thompson on the weak side with Jeremy Chin, safety on over the top, and then you could blitz any three of those guys or stack the box. I was high on that pick.
And that's another thing. I mean, he'd be such a good fit here, man.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know where Parsons could go. I think he'll be one of the next three picks. I can see him in New York.
Yeah.
I can see Gettleman making that pick.
Or
with Sean Lee retiring, I could see Dallas taking
him, yeah. That'll make sense for Dallas. He'll be there. He'll probably be there.
because Phillies, I think they're taking Justin Fields. The Giants, if they don't take him, I certainly see Dallas trying to fill that linebacker hole.
Philadelphia started with the 6th overall pick, traded down to 12, and then traded back up to 10. It was like, what are you doing?
Okay, guys, announce the pick already. My goodness, man.
Why is Mel Kiper's head so big? I hate this. Man.
That's called cockiness.
Yeah, I hate this dude. I hated it when what he said about Jimmy Clausen 20 years ago, however long ago that was.
Guys, I remember that day like it was yesterday. Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he was talking about Jimmy Clausen like he was the next Joe Montana.
Yeah. Panthers made the greatest pick in history. And then to talk shit about Cam Newton like he did.
Right.
It's like, bro, did you not forget? We ain't forget about what you said about Jimmy.
Don't. We could even go back 30 years ago with the whole Troy Aikman, Trev Alberts thing.
Oh, my God. Yeah. If I was as wrong at my job as Mel Kiper,
you wouldn't have one.
I wouldn't have one. All right, here we go.
Lady, stop talking to him.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Mel Kiper got that one correct.
But I'm gonna tell you what, Kaza, that pick makes perfect sense for them because the name escapes me right now, man. But their wide receiver went down for the year, and they've really been hurting at receiver. So Devontae Smith makes a lot of sense, man. And Devontae Smith is a talented dude. He might not have been the best talent on the board, but it makes sense for them though.
He's like a he reminds me like of a Deshaun Jackson, just like that skinny fast guy.
Yeah.
I think that might have been a pick.
It was a reach.
I think they could have gotten a bigger impact player.
But But I'm telling you, man, they were really hurting at receiver, man. Like, really bad, man.
But I mean, do you think it was worth trading up 2 picks to get him? I don't think Dallas or the Giants picked him.
No.
He's not a Giants guy.
No, yeah.
And plus, man, the thing is, he probably would have been there when they were picking. They probably didn't need to trade up to get him. He's not as good as Calvin Ridley. I'm sorry.
No, I was about to say. I was like, hold on. Mel Kiper probably put that shit up there.
Nah.
Calvin Ridley's something different.
Yeah.
Alabama guys, man. Look.
Yeah, I was gonna say though. I was like, man, you can't really fault anybody from Alabama.
Right.
Drafted. I mean,
I still say it was a reach.
Oh yeah. That was a reach. They, like you said, they needed a wide receiver.
Yeah, like they said, they needed to make that pick.
Man, I don't know. I mean, whew. I just don't know, man.
Again, man, I don't see the sense in trading for him, man. He would have been there at 12.
I'm just confused. I would love to talk to Mr. Roseman about that one day.
Seriously.
I guess they figure why not make the trade just to be sure they can get the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, but Dallas does not need a wide receiver.
No, yeah. So Frederick talks about Jamin Davis, linebacker out of Kentucky. A lot of people think that he'll be a solid starter. If he doesn't get out of the first round.
Oh, the Giants trade the pick to the Bears.
Okay, well.
This is it.
Now that changes
this might be the look. If they draft Mac Jones, we done. Live's over.
Yeah.
Live is over.
If I'm Justin Fields and Mac Jones gets picked before me after a trade, a team traded up to pick him before me, dog. I'm in the gym every day. I'm reading all the playbooks on Madden, trying to get my route combinations right. He's the greatest quarterback ever.
Eat, live, sleep football. Hey, Kaz, by the way, man, Canes got to win, bro.
Oh, they did? I didn't realize they were playing tonight. I'm a bad hockey fan.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, they look like a real threat to win the Stanley Cup.
And they're on a roll, man.
Yeah, we might have to make a trip to Raleigh, man.
I think like 8-2 the last 10, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, man, look. Will Justin Fields be like the first black quarterback in like Chicago history?
I believe so. Seriously.
No.
Chicago's like a historic black city, and they never really had a black quarterback.
I can't think of one, man.
Yeah.
I'm about to look it up, man. We got to find this out.
How they gonna show that man's living room? Ain't nobody in that bitch.
Ain't nobody in there.
Hey, I got that same ottoman. Literally. Good taste. Oh damn! Hey, who was that? Okay.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. Hey. Come to your house.
How long y'all gonna be over there?
Yeah, how long y'all gonna be over?
Hey. Apollo, stop it, man.
Yeah.
I know you're excited about the draft. You are too.
So Chicago only started three black quarterbacks in their history, and their long history. Cordell Stewart.
Okay, I was gonna say Cordell. Okay.
I forgot about him.
He started 7 games. Henry Burris got a last-minute start, and Jason Campbell in 2012.
Wow.
That's actually that's not good.
No. But neither were any of those quarterbacks, so
Yeah, I mean, because that
they got Slash at the end of his career. Jason Campbell never really panned out, sadly, because I thought that he could have been.
He could have been decent, man.
It said just to order the family. Don't do that, man. I mean, look, has Chicago had an elite quarterback since the Super Bowl era?
No.
Never.
No, never.
Jim McMahon was not elite.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't, yeah.
Jim McMahon was a game manager. He was just a crazy guy, big personality, but he wasn't that great.
Rex Grossman.
Man.
Jay Cutler's probably been their best quarterback. And that's not good. That's not good.
Here we go.
All right, the pick is in with the Bears.
The people of Chicago deserve better. Boy, this ain't Mac Jones. I'm turning off the live, and y'all just give me a call. The Bears.
Oh, shut up, Roger Goodell. We don't want to hear this.
Nobody gives. Yeah, Jay Cutler was probably the best quarterback the Bears have had since 1980, which is
a guy who didn't care.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit unless he was playing the Panthers. Then he was suddenly Joe fucking
right.
What are we doing here, Roger Goodell?
Something nobody's listening to.
I'm not gonna say that because they'll be a potential employer one day. Let me shut up. I'm really trying to mute myself.
Why?
Because I want to.
They'll dig this video up.
They dig everything up.
The old Rodney Black ass has something to say about Goodell. Sorry, Mr. Richardson, we decided to go in a different direction.
Oh my gosh! Come on, Roger.
Why is he wearing a mask?
With the 11th pick in the 2021 my Chicago Bears select Justin Fields.
Oh!
Wow. There you go.
Alkaline. He's Spanish, but he my complexion. Remember that. Let's go, Fields.
So I'm gonna tell you what's concerning about this pick, and it's not really football related, but I kind of feel like the Bears have been reaching for quarterbacks for how long now? Decades. You know what I mean?
Get that dog off the couch. Get him off the couch. Dogs not belong on the couch.
Well, great move by the Bears to move up.
Yeah, to get the guy they wanted at least.
Yeah, that was
Yeah. But don't you see a pattern here though? There's a pattern with the Bears. They traded up to get Trubisky. They gave up the farm to get Cutler. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they can't pick trash quarterbacks forever.
Ever. Like
but
look at the Hornets. Look at the Hornets. We had trash draft picks forever, and we finally struck some gold recently.
But think about it. The Bears offensively, who have they had? I mean, the Bears' identity has never been an offensive team. They've had really good running games.
Right.
But, I mean, it's not like they never really build around their offense. I mean, we always see these big defensive players that get drafted for Chicago. So
yeah. So I guess this really means the end of the Mitchell Trubisky era, right?
Yeah, too bad for him. I don't think Mitchell Trubisky was that bad, but I mean,
he was bad.
He wasn't that. I mean,
He wasn't
Jimmy Clausen bad.
No, all right, okay, yeah, he was not Jimmy Clausen bad, but
he wasn't.
4 seasons, it didn't really, yeah.
Look, in 10 years in like some important game. I'm like, oh crap! I didn't know Jim. I didn't know. I didn't know he was still in the league. Mitch Trubisky was still in the league. Look, man, I just found out that what's that black quarterback? Geno Smith is still in the league. I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Wow.
That's news to me.
He's a backup in Seattle.
That poor guy. You see what getting drafted by the Jets to do to you.
So Trubisky over his career has a touchdown to interception ratio of 64 to 37. That's actually really good.
That's not bad.
No, yeah, I mean that's pretty good actually. And in 2018, he threw for 3,200 yards on 67% completion percentage, 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions with a 95 rating. He had a 93 rating last year. He's solid, and this is going to be where it's interesting for Chicago.
Yeah,
Maybe Trubisky could be at the point this next season where he's consistent.
right.
Justin Fields might have the flashes of stardom, but he's not going to be consistent because he's a rookie. So what do you do?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad problem to have, but it's just, you got to make a decision. I definitely want to see this Cowboys pick. So what do you say, guys? I want to go to what, 15?
Yeah, we'll go 15.
Rodney, what you say?
Well, where are the Patriots picking? I kind of want to see where the Pats pick.
We'll go. I think they're like 18. I'm thinking. I don't know.
It's up to y'all.
No, I mean, yeah, 15. I think 15 is good.
Yeah, 15 is fine.
I think Michael Parsons is this pick.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm interested in who the Chargers pick, man. I look, Justin Herbert. We all were wrong on him.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, let me raise my hand, especially me.
We should have picked him.
This guy right here was really wrong about Justin Herbert. Yes, sir.
Look, imagine Justin Herbert in this offense last year.
Man, a guy who could throw the ball down the field.
We have 8-9 wins last year. If he's probably 10 wins if he's our quarterback. Because Teddy fumbled the bag a lot at the end of the game.
Right.
People don't want to talk about that.
There were like 3 games that I would squarely place the blame on Teddy that we lost.
And we won 5 games last year. We were 5-11.
Yep. Especially the game where Matt Rule told him to not run the QB sneak, and he did it anyway.
Because I didn't have that pegged as a win against Green Bay, but the Panthers would have been in a great position to win that game if we scored a touchdown there.
Ooh. I love to see Dallas just in a poor position.
Same. Picking the guy they really don't want. Who is this?
Some white-ass Cowboys fan, obviously.
We them boys. Guys, I'm really thinking about selling my NBA Top Shot collection. A lot of it.
Did you get a LaMelo Ball?
I do have a LaMelo Ball.
I'd sell.
No, I'm holding on to that one. But I'm thinking about selling my Tyler Hero card.
Well, he's gotten whacked lately, so I'd definitely sell that.
No. It's a rare card. It's only like 2,000 of these. And I have like a very low serial number, so I can make at least $500-$600.
Give it another season. I mean, look, man, he might just be in the sophomore slump, man. Like, Oh, God, shut up.
It's always one of us. Being extra as fuck.
It's so extra. So extra. God damn it. There you go. There you go.
How about them Cowboys?
Hey, good pick for them. I didn't want to see them go
Hey,
through.
listen,
I mean,
I will not say this on my personal page, obviously, but that is a good pick for the Cowboys.
yeah.
Man. I will not say that in front of any Cowboys fans.
I mean, that was one of those rare times where best player available to need lineup. Sean Lee's gone. You need a linebacker.
Yep.
I think he was the best player still on the board.
Rodney, I want you to watch this film real quick and see how fast this dude is, man.
Well, he looks pissed off. He look ready.
I want them to show that sideline to sideline speed. No, sir. No, sir.
That reminds me of somebody. I'm not going to say his name.
Right.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't want to say it.
Yeah, but it reminds me of who, especially that play right there. Drops back, covers, makes play on the ball.
Okay. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, that's why when I was looking at this film, that's why I was high on him going to Carolina.
Look at this, man. Instincts. Sniffing out plays. Yeah.
4.3940. Woo!
They got a good one, man.
God, dog. Woo. Sniffing out the plays.
New England's picking 15. So after them.
Yeah. Let's see what they.
All right.
We can do that.
How about them Cowboys?
I mean, the Cowboys still gonna be trash, but
I mean they'll find a way to.
Yeah, they're still gonna be trash as hell, but it's all right.
Yeah. I mean, good. I don't know where San Diego's going with this, man. They could go anywhere, honestly.
Well, there's still two offensive linemen on the board that a lot of people felt like would be first rounders.
Right. Can y'all imagine how much Twitter would explode if the Patriots picked Mac Jones?
That would be hilarious.
Cam Newton would be happy.
Cam Newton like, bought me some time.
He's like, well, my job's safe. My job's safe.
Christian Darrisaw from Vatek.
Yeah.
I could see the Chargers.
Go ahead. Rashawn Slater can still go here.
Yep.
Man, hey, Chris is asking a good question, man. We hadn't really seen any good D linemen go in the first.
No, it seems to be especially to be such a valuable position.
Sometimes it just happens like that. The talent is just not there for the first round at a particular position, man. Yeah. I guess these are one of those drafts. But did y'all hear the mention?
Oh, look at Mac Jones looked like he's supposed to be a New England Patriot. Have y'all watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
No.
Okay, so those of y'all have watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Tell me Mac Jones don't look like the new Captain America.
Gosh, man,
the new Captain America looks fucking that. Yeah, that's Mac Jones right there.
All right, commercial break, man. I'm going to get some more bullet. I'll be back.
Yo, man, I'm really contemplating putting this card up for sale.
Well, the Tyler, do it.
Only in the app, but I'm not. You can't. It's a whole new play. It's a whole play.
Hey.
My mom had a conversation with all okay. This brings you the concern. Give you a little small token of appreciation. Someday. Someday. It'll be rough right now. Sometimes take it easy. Sometimes make
Guys, we're on the break. They're refreshing their alcohol. I am drinking this good old Dr. Sebi alkaline water. I'm fat and I need to drink better.
Hey, Rodney.
What's up?
Hey, when Kaiser gets back, I want to ask both of y'all about this James Borrego quote from last night. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I sure do.
Let's see what the chat room got going on. Hey, Frederick, hopefully really, really soon, man. That'll be a dope road trip for us, seriously.
Raleigh Wood. The Hurricanes let people in their stadium?
Hell yeah. I was looking at the game tonight, man. It looked like plenty of people was in there.
They had a game tonight against the Red Wings.
They beat the Red Wings tonight.
Next Saturday versus the Nashville Predator. That's a Nashville.
Trey Boston tweeted, "Uh-oh, the DB got competition room now." That's an interesting tweet from him. Right?
Is he still with the Panthers or he got
No, he's not. I don't think so. Wait, it's messed up. I forget this some stuff sometime, but
a road trip to Nashville wouldn't be bad either.
Man, who you telling? You've been to Nashville before, right?
No, I have not. I've heard great things about Nashville.
Nashville's a good time, bro.
Ooh. These tickets $80 for the game tomorrow night. For Saturday night. I ain't got $80 right now, bro. Next Thursday is a game versus the Blackhawks.
I want to go for a playoff game, man. But it might be expensive.
I'm about to say, like, these games $80 right now.
Yeah, true. You got a point there. We'll work it out.
Joseph asks, with the remaining schedule, what place do you think the Hornets will end up? I think they stay in 8th.
Same.
And they play Miami or Boston in the play-in game.
Rashawn Slater to the Chargers.
That makes sense. Protect your asset.
Protect your asset. They didn't make the same mistake the Bengals might have.
Rashawn Slater Jr. Tackle, Northwestern.
Hey man, I mean, to a young man with money, I guess living in LA won't be so bad.
Right.
It's dirty as hell, but it won't be so bad.
Hey man, look, you didn't go to the right parts of LA, man.
Man, I went everywhere in LA. LA is a dirty gangster pit paradise.
You didn't spend enough time in Brentwood, man.
What I need to spend time there for? I ain't got no Brentwood money.
I mean, so you could like tease yourself like I did and cry when you come back, like I did.
No, I'm not teasing myself. I don't like punishing myself.
I did. Beverly Hills is awesome.
Beverly Hills is straight. It's
awesome.
Okay. It's too much. It's too many people that live in LA. It's overcrowded.
That I agree with.
Honestly, I'd rather live in Nashville, Chicago, even Atlanta than LA.
Hey man, I hope they show this clip, man. Rashawn Slater, man. I forgot what I think it was a game the year before last. Man, where he completely shut down Chase Young, bro. Like seriously, he shut him out the game. I don't know if they shut
down last year. We shut down Chase Young. I'm not Chase Young when he played Clemson in the semifinal game.
Yeah, true. And then Chase Young got in our ass when we played the Redskins.
Oh, he's pretty. I didn't say he's bad, but I mean, he can be game planned for.
Yeah, no doubt. And he's not the biggest guy either.
He's not a Bosa.
That Bosa's a monster, man.
Who you telling?
All right, I need Kaiser to come back, man, because I want to ask him about this quote.
I placed my car for sale for $845.
Is this a short-term or a long-term investment?
I'm holding a LaMelo, so this is long term.
Okay. So it's whatever you want it to be.
Look, I got a LaMelo and a Ja Morant.
You better hold both of those, bro.
And I got a Steph Curry, and I got a Kawhi Leonard. So those are long-term investments.
Hey, real quick, man. Joseph, back to your playoff question, man. This is just me talking. Honestly, I don't even want to look at the standings, man, because I'm still hurt about like our health, our general health in general, man. So I really hate looking at the standings, man. But honestly, man, we probably end up towards 7th or 8th, man. I don't want to be in 9th, but I'll say the 8th as well. But one thing to kind of be excited about, man, we got a whole nother month of basketball to go. Hopefully, at least Melo and Monk are back by the beginning of May. So, Rodney, you heard anything about Gordon Hayward or read anything about him? It seemed like they're being very non-committal. And
I heard I saw him in the booth the other night. I heard that he's not close. If he comes back, it'll be like right before the playoffs.
It's crazy, man. That hurts. That sucks.
Yeah, people don't realize how important he is as far as just like a shot creator and a playmaker.
And I said that on the show a couple of weeks ago, man. Like, he doesn't even necessarily have to score a bunch of points to be effective for us. And we desperately need another playmaker, man. Because if he wants to turn the ball over one more time, I'm gonna break something in my house.
We need him to kind of take the pressure off of Terry. I mean, Terry looks run down.
Everybody.
Terry looks run down. Miles looked tired as hell. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, yeah. So the Jets traded into number 14 with Minnesota.
No, okay.
Now who would they want?
Might get the boy from Virginia Tech, the offensive lineman guy. I forget his name. Darrisaw, yeah.
The Jets. Imagine living in New York and being a Jets fan. Like, that has got to be weird.
That makes no sense to me. Mexico.
I mean, you got the Giants there, and then like imagine being like a Mets fan too. Like it has like if you don't live in Queens, I don't see how you're a Mets fan.
And I got a homeboy who was a Mets and a Jets fan.
Ooh, a glutton for pain. A glutton for pain.
Right.
Mets, Jets, Nets, Islanders.
Right, man.
Dude, like the alternative, the Islanders. Ugh.
Yuck.
If I was in New York, I had to be a Knicks fan.
And they've been terrible for decades.
I mean, but it's I've been to Madison Square Garden. It's not that. It's not what you think it is.
Looks old. I've been in there.
I mean, it is old. It's like you have to walk up like 12 flights of steps
just to get to the main part of the arena.
It's pretty bad, man. Like I wouldn't go there like that. I'm like it's overrated.
With that being said, man, the environment is still pretty. It's
funny,
man.
Dope. It's dope. Look,
yeah, the thing
they're real fans. Like they're a mature, real fan base.
Yeah, because the thing is, like I've been to Madison Square Garden. I haven't been for an actual game though. I just kind of took a tour.
I've been for a game, and like I went like 2 years ago when they it was actually a really good game. They actually this is like when they were like bad. They came back to beat the Spurs, and that was like the fans were just amazing.
Nah, their fans are crazy, man. They're great, man.
And I was supposed to meet Larry Johnson, but he kind of flaked out on me. I'm not going to talk about that.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
He was like, "Oh man, I just left the arena." I'm like, "Okay, bro."
You're right. Hey man, Frederick is asking you where can you buy NFTs. Frederick, man, this is why you should tune into the show, man. Rodney had a whole show about this, but Rodney, can you tell them where to buy NFTs?
You go to NBATopShop.com, create your account. This MLB has an NFT now, if I'm not mistaken. And the UFC is about to about to get a Top Shot as well. NBA Top Shot is licensed by the NBA, so the NBA supports the product. It'll be around for a while.
And it's the next wave.
Huh?
I said it's the next big thing. It's the next wave of the future.
Man, these action players are actually supporting it, trading and putting money onto the market.
Right.
Hopefully somebody buys my car because I want some spending money. Kaza forgot we on live?
I don't know, man. It must. Maybe he had to go.
Kaza's taking a dump. We had to ask Vashti how Cleveland is. It looks like it was a trashy city. I'm interested to hear her opinions.
Yeah. I didn't see that one coming.
Guard.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
Take your asset. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know too much about this pick, to tell you the truth. I thought Darrell Shaw was probably the best available, but
You think there's a chance the Panthers straight back into the first round or not?
There's always a chance.
Huh?
There's always a chance, man. Absolutely. I don't.
That's the big boy right there.
I don't really see anything swirling around about it, but you never know. That's a big, stout dude, man.
It's a big dude. I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, he pretty big. Look, he only allowed 8 pressures in like all year. That's sick.
That's sick, man. Look at me playing tackle, playing left tackle, playing guard. You can put him anywhere.
I love my offensive lineman, just mean and nasty.
Yeah, and versatile.
I don't like Care Bears. Good protection. That was an ugly pass too.
All right, man. Last pick we're going to be on for, I think.
All right, New England. Let's see who you pick. Protect Cam at all costs.
Kuiper said he doesn't see how it's not Mac Jones.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Wow, they didn't take long at all. Wow.
The Patriots?
Yeah.
Bill's like, I'm just going to go ahead and pay Mac Jones. Panthers Twitter might go wild tonight.
Right.
In the Panther Draft the quarterback.
With Feeding America as part of Draft-a-thon to help fight hunger. John Cox is behind me. Saw a need in his community and started providing food to fellow veterans. He and his team have provided more than 5.6.
Kaiser, man, you good?
Yeah, my dad called me, man. He wanted to talk about the Panthers pick.
Thank you for your service.
How's Pop
He's doing all right. JC was his pick too, so.
Shout out to Mr. Kirk, man. Our guy. You came right on time, boy.
Oh, I see Mac Jones got scooped up.
In the 2021, the 6th-time world champion New England Patriots select Mac Jones.
Wow. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Cam Newton Twitter is about to go all the way off. Hey, man, if Bill Belichick turns Mac Jones into all-pro quarterback, he is the GOAT. He might already be the GOAT, but he
Look, let me tell you something. New England fans are happy. Yes, I'm so tired of those ugly things in his head. Yes. Look,
wow.
He looks like a real quarterback.
Yeah, okay.
Man, look. Cam, that clock is ticking, bro.
It's ticking fast, brother.
Cam, you need to get it together, bro.
Here, the only thing that gets me about Mac Jones, look how small he is.
Yeah.
He's not big at all.
He's only 6'2", a little over 200 pounds. Even Tom Brady. Tom Brady was like 6'5".
Yeah, Tom Brady's big.
230. He's a big guy.
Yeah, him and Roger Goodell are kind of similar.
Right.
I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Yeah, they look related.
I mean, I'm looking at him, man. Like how good is he going to be with not having all that talent around him?
Right.
Because Alabama had all that talent.
And I'm looking at this stuff, and all this stuff is like easy first read stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, look who you can throw it up to.
Right.
Ain't nobody throw it up like that in New England.
No, not at all.
They have nothing as far as offensive weapons. And I'm forgetting what offseason moves they made, man. But
they made some pretty good moves in the offseason at tight end and wide receiver. It was clear that they're trying to, get something better than what they had last season. So.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you ready to wrap this thing on up?
Hey, before we go, be real quick, because I remember I wanted to ask y'all about this quote when Kaza came back on. Kaza, can you hear me? You're on mute, bro. I wanted to ask you about this quote before we go, man. So James Borrego was asked about the center rotation last night, and this is not a direct quote, but he said something to the effect of, well, this is something we've been dealing with for 3 seasons now. Who knows? It might be another 3 seasons that we deal with the same thing. So my question to y'all is: was that a shot at Mitch Kupchak?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, there's only one person signing contracts and making trades. This is Mitch Kupchak's operation. He's like, look, man, we're good, but this is the problem. Like, Cody and Biz ain't it. I'm tired of having to play PJ at center for him to get killed every night.
I don't know if it was a shot at Mitch. JB and Mitch and Michael Jordan all seem to have a really great relationship. I think he just meant that to say that it's really hard to find a good center to develop in today's NBA. It just really is. If you look at all the guys in the NBA that have had this ascension to being good centers outside of top 5 draft picks, they're no one expected Bam Adebayo to be as good as he was, right? I mean, we had Christian Woods and he didn't even want to play for us, and then he leaves and becomes, top center. It's really hard to find a good center and develop. And you look at JB, who comes from San Antonio, who had one of the best big men in NBA history. And they were pretty good at the 5 too. At the 4 and the 5, the Spurs were good. He's used to that, and JB hasn't had a team constructed like that quite yet. And I think that was just him just airing out that frustration at how hard it is to develop a center. I think he's very disappointed in the Vernon Carey experiment so far.
Hey, Kaza, be careful. You don't want the mob coming after you, bro.
Hey, Chris, we had Chris.
Chris Calloway, you on, man? We sorry if you're on.
I mean, clearly the potential is there, but he's just not ready.
He's not ready yet.
Just not quite. And I know a lot of people say, well, it can't be worse than Biz. But the truth is, yes, he can. Because
yes, he can, actually.
Biz on the defensive end of the floor is serviceable at least. I'll give Biz that. It's the offensive end of the floor that Biz is not any good at all.
Right. He doesn't give us anything there.
But the Hornets we don't need an offensive-minded center. We absolutely do. I'll remind you guys, did we win that game that Vernon Carey scored 22 points?
No,
we lost. We lost pretty badly, actually. We need
and real quick, let me interrupt you, man. There's a thing called empty stats. And there's a former center here that used to get a lot of empty stats and where we didn't win games. And I see a lot of that in Vernon. Well, I saw a lot of that in the one game Vernon Carey played. Let me be very clear about that, man. And we always talk about how hard it is to play NBA defense and how young players have to really learn in the NBA defense, and that specifically is what Vernon Carey is not ready for yet, man.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people feel like sometimes you can make mistakes. You play through the mistakes and you learn from them. But actually, when it comes to defense, a lot of times that's knowledge that's gained in the film room and in practice. You do these things over and over. You rotate this way over and over and over and over, and you watch this film and you see what the defender is going to do, and you watch it a million times, and then when you get in the game, then it clicks. Oh, okay, this is what I practice. Brennan Carey's not quite there yet. Obviously, neither is Nick Richards. I like natural 7-footers. I really want to see that kid develop, but I think JB was just saying, man, big men in the NBA are hard. So
yeah, no doubt.
One last thing. I don't know if this announcement was made last episode of Under Construction, but the Panthers moving to turf.
I'm not a fan.
Save it for Sunday. Save it for Sunday.
Look, I'm not a fan, and that's all I'm gonna say right now. We'll save it for Sunday.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either, but that's all I'll say.
Yeah.
All right, guys, man. Thank you guys for watching our draft coverage, man.
Yeah,
we'll be back on Sunday, spitting that hot fire. Peace out and have a good night.
Hopefully the Hornets beat the Pistons for the 19th straight time on Saturday, and we'll see y'all Sunday.
Absolutely. Y'all take care.
Everybody be playing too.
Right. Peace out.
All right. Peace out.